Madam Speaker, I rise to add my support to the motion before the House and also congratulate the Honourable Attorney General and Minister of Finance for the 2016 budget. To quote the Honourable Prime Minister, this budget is bold and it is imaginative. It is targeted especially at improving the living standards of ordinary Fijians and especially the disadvantaged. And I'm especially pleased and grateful for the provisions in the budget that recognize the importance of sport in our national life. We are a sporting nation, and sport is a powerful force for national unity. It brings us together as one people. And of course, it is teaching our young people the importance of teamwork, perseverance, and maintaining proper standards of fitness. The government attaches the greatest possible importance to the development of sport in Fiji, and I'm pleased and proud that this is again reflected in the 2016 budget. Madam Speaker, through our spending programs next year, we intend to boost sporting activities and awareness and create more opportunities than ever before for Fijians to participate in those activities. Provision is being made for existing facilities to be maintained and expanded, and we are developing new facilities, especially in those areas of the country that need them most, where the existing facilities are either poor or non-existent, and where Fijians can be empowered to either perform better in their sporting activities of choice or to develop an interest in sport in the first place. This priority goes beyond mere enjoyment, although we must never forget that sport is something that should be enjoyed above all else. And we all know the nation is facing a major crisis from non-communicable disease or NCDs, hypertension, heart disease, diabetes, lifestyle disease that can be prevented if more people exercise, improve their eating habits, and generally keep themselves fit. So, Madam Speaker, with the current epidemic of NCDs, sport has never been more important in our national life. And the government is especially keen to spread the message among our young people that a healthier life means a longer life, a more enjoyable life. We are continually saying to our young people, sport is a great way to keep fit. So get involved and perform to the best of your ability. And at the same time, change your lifestyle. Don't smoke, don't drink to excess, whether it is alcohol or yangon. And change your eating habits. Eat more fresh fish, more fresh vegetables, more fruit. Madam Speaker, we cannot repeat this message enough, but it is not only for the benefit of our people to increase their lifespans and spare their loved ones the pain of an early death. It is also good for our economy because a healthier nation means less of a burden on our health care facilities, which we all know are stretched to the limit. So sport is also a major benefit to the wider economy. Keeping people healthy alive also means keeping the nation's finance healthy. And I'm pleased and proud that this central belief that the government holds is reflected in the spending priorities for next year. Madam Speaker, the Ministry of Youth and Sports plays a lead role in the overall development of sports in Fiji. It is our role to develop our sporting infrastructure, whether it is building new facilities or improving existing ones. But as well as facilities, we are also making a big effort to assist the various sporting bodies to identify, develop, and nurture sporting talent, the men and women who have the potential to represent our nation and make us proud. As we all know, an increasing number of young Fijians are carving out lucrative professional sporting careers overseas, improving the opportunities of them to lead prosperous and fulfilling lives, but also using the money they are earning to benefit their families and communities back home. These remittances are already having a significant impact, and the government is committed to expanding the opportunities further. So whether it is building new facilities in rural or maritime areas where none existed before, or improving existing facilities in our main islands and cities and towns, this government has a clear vision when it comes to investing in sport. The return on this investment is already occurring, and the possibilities are limited only by our imaginations. Fijians love sport. We are good at sport, so the more resources we can allocate as a nation to sport, the more returns we are likely to receive. We are already seeing the dividends on this investment as Fijian teams perform better in international competition. For the first time, our rugby sevens and our under-19 football teams are competing in the Olympics in Rio de Janeiro next year. The
I
Flying
thank
Pigeons.
the Honourable Elias
Thank you,
Nderana.
Madam.